Good morning, everyone. It's November the 5th, 2023. And as you can see, Julie and I have been very busy the last week and a half, and there's still more to put up. And my last video, as you can see, problems with social housing. What happens when you get drug dealers and you get the addicts coming into the apartment buildings, and the apartment buildings, of course, that are usually hit are the ones, the affordable housing ones, or the social housing ones, because people there are very vulnerable. And as Julie's talked in many videos, and I've talked about the bullying and that, they come in, they start bullying, they start taking over. We're seeing apartment takeovers again, and the problems we have even dealing with our management here as well. So I wanted to put up a video and in which you can see what happens in the lobby. It was just a total mess in my previous video. So I want to try and explain a little bit more, because it's rather complicated what's going on when they come in. And especially now that winter's coming on, everybody's looking for a warm place to stay. And of course there's no tents up anymore. So of course everybody's crowding into whatever space is available. And of course, this is one of our big problems here, is with our task force and that. Now they've apparently opening up another community center on Heron Road. And of course, that's where the seniors go. So as a senior, I agree they have every right to complain, because why should they be disposed out of their place to house all these homeless people? But the problem is, we don't have any permanent place to put or house these people. So we have a real big problem on our hands, and hopefully this will be the last winter that we have to do something like that, to take our community centers up the space for other people. So this is what brings on the hate, the anger, the frustration, and then things start getting out of hand too, because they're crowding us out. These homeless people are crowding us out, who are do have a home, and are trying to do our regular programs and our regular daily things. So it's not fair on everybody across the board. It's not fair on the homeless, that they haven't got a safe place or a place that they can belong, and it's certainly not fair to the rest of us. So I just wanted to add that in, my voice, into the seniors who are upset over losing their spot, literally. From their place where they can go and have their programs and stay healthy as well. But going back to the video that I just previously put up there on the housing, I just wanted to show you what our lobby looked like after what was going on in our building. We have so many problems. They come in here, and how do you know? Just a question here. How do you know when you've got a dealer or a real major drug addict problem? Is when they start knocking on your door, and you open your door and you see these two drug addicts, and they're one's leaning on the wall and the other's knocking on your door but can barely stand up, and ask you if the drug dealer's at home, using the street name of the drug dealer. So you know that they get lost in an apartment building. They start knocking on everybody's door, looking for this drug dealer that's in the building that they've been told is here. So that gets annoying. Then, of course, when they get in here, another big problem is between the exit doors and all the apartment doors, they like to slam them. And that's another problem, because if you're sitting and enjoying a TV program or something in your living room, all the doors rattle the whole way down the hallway. And it's especially bad on the exit doors, because they're constantly slamming shut, bang, 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 and it's constant traffic coming in and out. And I'm thinking, okay, just go stick yourself on the street. That's where the traffic should be, not here in the wearing a path through the apartment building. And then we've had other dealers in the building previously. We got rid of one dealer at the end of the winter, and we haven't been able to get that apartment fixed up. But while he was here, to get in, the addicts, they keep breaking the window. And one of the tenants here is, over the last 3 years, That window has been broken at least 18 times, even though the apartment's been vacant. They broken in. They decided to party in that empty apartment even before they got a chance to fix the apartment. Totally trashed it. And found out that this is a great way. If you keep breaking into this apartment through the basement, no problem. Then you can gain access to the rest of the building. And then, where do you find them? If they find the dealer's apartment, not a problem. Then you find them all in the morning, like I did that morning on the previous video. You find them sleeping in the hallway. They've got the needles there. They've got their, of course, they make sure they try and take the Naloxone kit. But that doesn't help much because some of the stuff that's put in that fentanyl is not good, to the point that the Naloxone cannot even handle it. So there's a lot of problems that are going on right now, and this is just going to get worse and worse until we find some positive solutions on the problem. I know we've had seeing films and some of the things that, like last weekend, or previous weekend, Julie and I saw a program that was on the drug addicts. It was from East Vancouver. It was shown in the theater for the community here, as well as the social workers and all the workers in that particular line of work. So the theater was full. There was things that looked kind of positive, but these were the addicts, or that were still trying to help the addicts, and where these safe sites are, as well as those even trying to get off being an addict, and trying to get into the methadone and stuff, and their perspective of it. And then, of course, we've had Julie was also on the film from Montreal. They came in, talked to her about the prospects and the drug trafficking and the drugs down here in Lower Town. So that was a really, really good one. And then CBC also put another one on in English as well, because Julie's was done in French. And so that was really interesting. And some of the things that came out of that were really interesting too, because apparently now they have this where you use a computer, but you have a diagnostic box that you can actually tell what's in the fentanyl. Apparently it's something new that's just coming out, and an addict can take a little piece of say their fentanyl, and they can have it analyzed by this box, and then the computer, of course, shows the analysis of it. And this is what they're trying to bring out more now, to see if they can save lives. Well, there's only going to be so many addicts that are going to do it, because it's, as one addict said on the film from the CBC, well, whatever they're putting in that fentanyl is not what's from the pharmacy or what was put in it years ago that we were actually taking. Whatever it is, it's giving a faster and higher buzz. And then, of course, it showed, even in the film that we saw at the community center, or the theater, I should say, was clearly showing that, yes, you get a buzz faster and you get higher, and then, but then it doesn't last as long, so you have to keep injecting yourself. So the question is, we are in a very serious situation right now, but it's very, very difficult on the tenants. And if you're a tenant, and I've heard from some of the other tenants complaining, well, we try to complain too, and they just brush us off sometimes, and they look at things and they say, oh, like the video I just showed, oh, you just staged that, and then they dismiss it, that, oh, you're just a complainer. So this is another big problem we have. So I just wanted to give you a little idea of some of the stuff that we're facing right now. But that video that I put up was not staged. That's what I found when I went down to get my laundry and to go to the mailbox to check my mailbox. The lobby was totally dismantled. They get in through the basement. They will get in however they want to get in. And of course, even if you put up safe injection sites, and that they're still not going to want to go to a safe injection site, a lot of them, because they're suspicious. They want to get that high fast, like the needle boxes, as I've said too. Even with the that computer set up with analyzing the fentanyl and that, they're still not going to want to come in there, because they're going to want to get their high as fast as they can. So they're not going to go, and I think this is going to be something that's going to fail as well. So I just wanted to give you a little bit more of what's going on at the moment. And I hope everyone has a good day. Be safe, be aware of your surroundings, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Take care.